So last time I kind of rambled on about my plants, so I figured I would just go ahead and do a little plant tour. I don't have a ton of plants. I have a few. Well, I have more than a few. But I figured I can go ahead and just show you, do a little show and tell. I am accompanied by Eleanor. Ellie for short. Eleanor usually when she's in trouble. But I mentioned her in my last video, so this is her. You can get to meet her. You're gonna see her often. I figured I would start in my bedroom and then we'll move to the plant room. I have quite a few in my room, and then I have a little less in the plant room. The plant room's kind of more. But yeah, I'll probably start with the corner of my room, and then I'll move on to like the windowsill, and then I have a shelf in there. I'll go from like top to bottom because that's just kind of where my plants are because it's closer to the window, and then I'll move in here. And I'll show you what's in here, and then Lydia will probably join me later, and we can go over what plants she has, because hers in the plant room are kind of mixed with mine. She's got some cool ones, and she has some in her room that she can come and show. I am by no means a plant expert, as you will soon find out. This has been more of a recent interest in mine, and I know that I have a lot to learn when it comes to when it comes to plants and all that good stuff. There's a lot of knowledge out there. But yeah, so I guess I'll go ahead and get started. Alrighty, so we will start with my ZZ plant. This is the plant that I recommend for anybody that is new to indoor plants or wants to get into plants, because this one kind of can thrive on a little bit of neglect. Doesn't need a whole lot of light. It's low light tolerant, and it likes to dry up a bit in between watering, so you don't have to pay too much attention to it, and it's okay if you ignore it for just a little bit. But this is my one. He's kind of my OG. I've had him for quite some time. This one's a little bit because I was getting something out of my closet and a towel fell on him, so he's a little off to the side, and I shut the door on him one time. Yeah, so he's got some little babies coming in. Lydia's already took a little bit off of him. See right there. And she's got some, and he's doing well in her room, and you'll see that later. But yeah, so that's on my bedside table. All right, these are my two hanging ones. I love these ones. Again, I don't know everything about plants, so until recently I thought this one was a pothos. It is not. It's a philodendron, which I now can see the clear difference. But this is a heartleaf philodendron. I don't know if it'll focus. There we go. Cute little heart-shaped leaves. This one's a little thicker on top because I did the bobby pin method with it, because you can see the difference. This one isn't as thick. It's got some bigger leaves, but it's a little bit more sparse. But what it did was I took the vine, one of the low-hanging vines, because she has a lot, and I took it and I wrapped her up in it and I bobby pinned it in it, and what that'll do is all the little nodes right here will start to root into the ground and it'll become thicker on top. So that's what I did with that one. I got another one hanging a little bit behind. Hello. And then we got her neighbor here, which is a pothos. And again, I can see the clear difference now that I'm looking at it, because this one is a lot thicker, and this one is a lot thinner. This one has more of a textured leaf to them, whereas this one's a little smoother. Got some bigger leaves on this one. Got some nice variegation. I love this one. I do need to water this one. His leaves are curling up a bit. But yeah, so those are my two hanging ones by my bed. I have this buddy right here. I totally forgot the name of him. I have it written down somewhere, but I can't quite remember as of right now. This is one of Greg's favorite, because he likes more like geometrical shapes and stuff. But look how cool that one looks. And this one is definitely a succulent. It's got like a little foresty vibe going on, I think. Alright, and so then we got my zebra, if it'll focus, my zebra plant. Well, I'm calling it a zebra plant because I looked it up and that's the closest relative to it that I found, but I haven't quite found any that look like this one. The zebra plant that I did find, that I'm just gonna call it that, is a lot skinnier and like scrawny, whereas this one's a little bit thicker. So I'm not quite sure, but I had this one in the plant room on the windowsill, and as you can see, wasn't very happy with it. So as soon as I saw that, took them off. I also had the baby up there, and the baby got a little burnt as well, but baby's doing just fine now that I moved them into my room. All right, and now we have my Chinese money plant. I love this one because it looks like little lily pads. It's cool looking. I'm trying to learn how to rotate this one as well, but if you look closely, it's got little babies. So these ones are known to propagate pretty easily, so I'm just gonna keep these chilling in there until they get a little bit bigger, and then I'm probably going to give 1 or 2 to Lydia, and then I'll just repot the rest, or I'll leave them in here. I'm not quite sure. All right, and next up I have my little coffee plant. Look, they look like little trees. How dope is this one? I saw him in the nursery. Oh, he's getting a little brown on the edge. Saw this guy in the nursery. Had to have him. Coffee plant. I love coffee. Hence my coffee cup. He's dope. I like him because he clearly tells me when he needs water. He gets very drippy. He's a little dramatic. One cool thing I like is look at his little leaves. So these are 2 leaves. So as you can see, I don't know if you notice, they come apart sideways. The small ones are connected together. If you'll stop wiggling. They're connected together, and when they get big enough, they'll just disconnect. The little leaves are cute little ones over here. And this guy was an experiment. So I actually don't know what this one is. I had gotten this one off of a friend, and they didn't know what this one was. I think I looked it up at one point. I think it has Japan in the name, I believe, but he is more of a ground cover type of thing, and he looks cool. And so I had maybe just a couple, and I just threw him in a pot to see if he would do well. And look at him, he's thriving. I have my Norfolk Island pine. I got this one recently, and also I like things that look like trees. He is dope looking. How cool is that? He's a pine. Look how pretty. Got some new growth coming up here. Look how adorable. But yeah. So that goes it for my windowsill. This is along my windowsill. And now I can show you my shelf. This is a very chaotic shelf for me. Very chaotic shelf for me. So there we go. So we'll start from the top. As you can see, I have my little spider plant. Again, he is a little side heavy. I am still learning to rotate him. So he's just chilling there. I like him because he lets me know whenever he's thirsty too. And then over here I have my silver photos. Look how cute. If you notice, I don't know if it'll focus. There we go. She's shiny. Look at that. Look at how pretty. She's indeed a silver pothos. She is grace, she is beauty. And again, a little side heavy because I had her like this for a while. We got another heartleaf philodendron. As you will come to notice, I have a lot of these. Apparently I like these. So another heartleaf. This is my marble queen. She's royalty. She was actually a little damaged too. So this one and my sweet potato vine and my neon pothos, which is in the plant room and I'll show you, are in recovery. She is, I'm pretty sure she's fully recovered. You can see the damage that was happening on her little leafies. She was also getting eaten up by some little buggies, but she's doing great now. She's got a little leaf coming out. She's finally got a leg. She was a slow grower. We're good. This is my dude. This is my little lemon lime guy. He is awesome sauce. He got a little damaged. He got caught, but he is cool looking. He has gotten a lot taller since I had him. Look at how cool his. I have a dark stripe, a white stripe, and a neon green. How dope. How awesome is that? So this is the one I was talking about in my last video that I didn't have a whole lot of information on. So this is Fancy Feathers Copricoleus. At least I say Copricoleus. He's pretty green right now. But yeah, you can see how tall he is. He is all, I have little sticks keeping him up. He is all leg. And I've pinched his new coming leaves out just so I can try to promote some bottom growth. But yeah, I'm not quite sure what really to do with him. So any advice on him would be nice because I haven't found a whole lot. All right, I have my bird's nest fern down here. This one also has a little bit of damage to him, but he's doing fantastic now. As you can see, more coming through. Look at him little unfurling. He's dope. He definitely needs, I think, a lot of the browning on the edges of him. He needs more humidity in his life, which unfortunately I don't have a humidifier, and I will get one soon. He's new. This one tucked back in the corner over here. He is a ruby red moth. I think he is so cool, and I've never had this sort of. I tend to go for more textures, whereas Lydia likes to go for color. So he's pretty dope, and I just watered him as well. But he likes it to be pretty damp, so yeah. And then I have this one. This big one. I don't know if you've noticed, but he is called artillery plant, which is a very aggressive name. But fun fact, the reason he's called an artillery plant is because whenever he pollinates, he shoots out pollen. Just goes poof. So yeah, he's getting a little wild. I do need to trim him back. But it's hard for me because I like it when plants do their own thing. I like it when they get kind of unruly. So he's just chilling. He was in the plant room, but he didn't really seem to like it a whole lot. He got a little bit more bare than he normally would. He was actually where my coleus is now, but he got too big, as you can see. He's kind of a monster, but he's a cutie pie. But yeah, so that is my room. We are going to go to the plant room next.
Oh, hello, my love. Oh my.
All right, so this is our plant room. It's kind of bright a little bit because we got some light coming in. But this is where I was filming last time. I was sitting right there. So Lydia has her little studying station right in the corner. And then we have a random table full of plants. We don't have a whole lot of furniture. This was one of our roommates' room, and he moved out. So we're using this as kind of like a plant activity room, as I said before, but we don't really have a whole lot of furniture to kind of fill this space and stuff. So this is kind of what's gonna do for now. I have our little plants. I have plant water jugs right there that I do. I collect rainwater. I've been pretty lucky thus far with with being able to have rainwater. It hasn't rained a whole lot, but when it did, I was able to catch some. Okay, so I got a ficus burgundy. Big old baby right here. Beautiful, again, like the potato vine. It's got some really dark leaves. I need to wipe off her leaves a little bit. But yeah, so she is doing great right here, actually. All that stuff. Looking good, looking good. And then I got my ficus Audrey. But yeah, so she's doing good. She's supposed to get real big, so I'm pretty happy with her. But she so far has been doing very good right now. She is one of the more recent ones that I got. Let me go around here. This one that I have is called China Doll. And she's one of the more finicky ones, but she's actually doing really well right here. And as you can see, she's popping out some new little leafies. Beautiful. Pretty full and shiny and lovely. All right, and then we got some cuttings that I took off the lemon lime, which actually, move way over here. Lemon lime is right here. This is a Christmas gift, the holder from my Ellie. This is actually a holder that I got for Christmas from my sister. Has a beautiful little stone up top. And look. So she has some damage because, as I mentioned before, she was the one who got some little mites on her and stuff. So, but she's doing a lot better over here. Yeah, I see some damage. Wasn't very happy with me. But she's doing a lot better over here, actually. And so I took some cuttings off of her. Probably getting them some water. And then Lydia has some of her plants, which she will explain to you later. But look how dope this one looks. Look how dope that one looks. Look how pretty. Beautiful. But I'm going to wait for her. They just went to work out to get back to explain kind of what she has. Because I know she would be excited to explain it.
So she's just looking rough.
Is it?
But he didn't like where he was.
Oh, yeah.
He's recuperating. Ellie? Is it the kitty?
Ellie.
Ellie. Ellie, what is it?
Ellie, what is it?
What is it?
Okay, go. Or do you just want? Do you want to start with like your older ones? Or just grab?
I could start. I'll start with Greg's.
You start with Greg's?
Yeah.
Greg's. Yours, but
Greg's that I take care of.
yeah, Greg's that you take care of. Ellie,
But they're your dad's.
you gotta go.
No one wants to look at your butt.
No one wants to look at your booty.
Greg's plants. Greg plant review.
Okay, which ones are his?
Break. Just two. This one is some sort of succulent. I believe.
It is. There's
I don't know what it
three
is.
different types in there.
I thought Greg was taking care of it. So this one, the like geometric-y one, was Greg's to begin with. And then I had another succulent next to it. And little buds fell off. And I didn't take them out of this pot. So now they're also growing in here. And this guy I had growing in another pot, and he also fell into here. And so now he also lives in here. And so I thought he was taking care of it, and that's what it looked like when he was taking care of it. So now I've started taking care of it a little bit more regularly. So it's got plumper.
So we got 1, 2, and then 3.
Yeah. This guy, I like this guy a lot.
Cute.
Oh,
I
my
like
nails
that.
are disgusting.
That's fine. Don't mind.
Okay.
That
So
one's
this
cute.
is Greg's.
Cute. Cute, actually.
Greg then also picked out this guy. I fairly recently started taking care of this one and moved him in away from the window because he was flat up against the window. So
As you can
kinda
see.
like, so I moved him. He kind of is like, he's in a process of like shedding, sort of. I think because of the cold. I had him a little too close to an open window. So he's, I don't know. I don't know what he is,
I don't know what he is
but he's Greg's.
either. We'll look him up later.
I like him because he's like,
He's real airy.
yeah, he's kind of floofy and he's like soft.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Next up.
I'm gonna do ones that I got from you.
Yeah. So this is the one I had mentioned on my ZZ that she had taken some cuttings.
Yeah. This popped out and is now not doing great. Dust him.
Yeah, I know. I need to dust some of mine too.
But I basically ignore him. He sits on top of my bookshelf next to all of my nail polishes. Because Reagan told me I could ignore him.
Yeah.
So I do.
And he's doing
And
he's doing good.
He's doing fine.
Yeah.
He's hanging out.
He's gotten a lot taller.
He is tall. He is strong.
He's a long boy.
He leaned a lot in the beginning. He's made himself happy.
He's settled now.
I'm just leaving him
Just let him be.
alone. So got
We
that
love
one
it.
from you. Then I have my string of pearls.
I am so proud of you for this one.
So it was probably that much
This much.
that Reagan had. It just didn't like your room,
I don't know what it was doing.
and she was gonna she gave up, and I said, let me try, and
Voila.
they did so good. They're
Yeah.
doing so good in my room now.
I think I might take some from you and try it again.
Yeah, absolutely. This guy's getting a little long, so if you want to clip him down here, because he's hanging really far off my window.
But yeah, String of Pearls doing good.
He's doing great. Oh, I need to take you out of there. Oh, you can come to this one. We'll just see what happens.
Okay. Okay, next.
This one, I got this little
He's so
guy
cute. Oh, I forgot to
from
show my thimble.
my dad. I don't really water him. I was keeping him on my desk to make me happy during school and during Zoom school. My dad picked out the pot. He picked out the rocks and picked out the little cactus, because I got my dad hooked on the plant game too. I gave him
Nice.
part of one of my cacti, and now he's cactus gang for life.
Nice.
So he's just chilling in the windowsill now. Ellie, am I boring you?
You're so cute.
So this is an Enjoy Pothos.
Okay.
I love this guy.
He's so pretty.
Really pretty. Here's his better angle. So he has been knocked over not once, not twice, but 3 times by my sweet baby.
As you can probably see, the depth of the soil is not where it needs to be.
I know, so I'm letting him recover before I attempt to repot him essentially again
Yeah.
properly so that he has what he needs. So, and then another victim.
Cute.
So
Okay.
love him.
Okay.
Another victim of Eleanor. I don't know its correct name, but it's called a wandering Jew. I got it because my husband is Jewish, and this one also got knocked over by Ellie. So it's really
This angle is so much worse.
is just not doing great. It honestly is like it's
Oh
you know
no. Oh no.
I really like this plant. I really, really like it because it's purple and it's got these cool greens, and when it's in the sunlight, he's shiny and just, he's a beautiful plant, and he grows so, like, he was doing so good. And then someone knocked him over, and he just has not recovered.
Poor baby.
So, these are my attempts to get some more going. So these ones have been propagating for 3 or 4 days.
And they already have some. Oh, it is not gonna focus on that. They already have some roots.
But there are some
Oh, there you go.
roots in there.
Nice.
So
Oh, look. Oh, there you go.
we'll see how. Because on that shopping trip, we got this guy.
Oh.
And I think this one is technically a Greg one because he picked this one out too.
He's going crazy right now. Like, I like him.
I don't know what he's doing. He was much tinier when I put him in this pot. He's acting like he hasn't been watered, but he has.
I know his little leaves are curled.
Yes, I don't know if maybe he's getting too much sun right now, but he's so cool. And like,
Oh, that's dope.
with the pink veins and like whatever these things are, like he flowers. I think he's a type of nerve plant. I'm gonna
Yes,
say.
that plant.
Yeah, so he is really cool. But I gotta figure out, he's brand new, so I gotta figure out what he
Prefers?
Yeah, because he's not thriving right now, but it could just be the adjustment period.
Yeah.
So I don't know. So we're letting him.
We're just watching. We're observing.
Yeah, exactly. Figure his shit out because
Yep.
you don't know.
Yeah.
So then this one. This was like my first non-succulent, non-cactus. He's a pothos of some variety.
I want to say he's golden pothos because he doesn't have as much marbling as a queen.
Yeah.
So he's like my corner one, my bigger one that's hanging down.
Oh,
Not my heart one, but the other
The other
one
one.
closest to my window.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I really want to say he's like that because he's dope looking.
So he was the first one I got, and I got him, and then I was a bad plant mom, and I went on vacation, and he was down to this one leaf. This was him. This just fell off today. And one single leaf he was. One little leaf.
Just one.
And I decided not to give up on him, and I paid really good attention to him. And now,
Look at him.
look at him. Like,
He's come such a long way.
Such a long way. He just put out this little guy. I really like this leaf. Like, this leaf is so cool. And so I'm just waiting until he gets a little bit more length, and then I think I'm either gonna wrap him up into here or propagate off maybe.
Yeah.
So I can get some more branches going off of him.
Yeah.
But this is my baby. Like, raised him from the dead.
Almost literally.
Almost literally saved him, and I'm very proud of this. This is my guy.
I'm proud of him too. He's a good one.
Yeah, he is. He's good. He's growing. He's a legend. So then there's this legend.
Okay.
So this one is a Swiss cheese plant. Again, I don't know the proper names for any of them. But he's also fairly new, and he's new to the plant room too, because as you can see, he's a little scorched.
Yeah.
And he was unhappy where he was in my room.
Yeah.
So he's been doing so much better in here.
Yeah, he's a lot perkier.
Yeah, he started to like climb this little stick, which is like, he's doing great. There's all kinds of crazy roots poking out all over the place. So I'm very excited to grow. So
Beautiful soul.
Also got knocked over by Ellie.
Didn't suffer as much damage though. He's doing good.
No, he's done so good. What is? I gotta look up his name. A strawberry syngonium. So he was super little, tiny, itty bitty, and he has been loving it in this plant room. He's got all kinds of little buds growing in the bottom, and he's just like, he's taking off.
He's gotten a lot fuller.
Yeah, he is really.
And he's got new growth and stuff.
Done well, and I'm very happy about him. He's one of my favorites too, because I just love the pink color.
He's real pretty.
I like different colors.
Yeah, whereas I like different textures. Lydia tends to go for different colors. Hence the Nerf plant, and this Pinky Boy, and then the Wonder Jew, and then this bomb monster she's about to pull out.
Yes, brand new.
Oh,
he's just,
look at him.
The texture, the color, the size.
Get an aerial view because this boy is just
like, he's just beautiful in every way. Like,
and he's a big boy.
And like the underneaths are just so purple, and I am quite obsessed with him. So he's
his leaves are so pretty.
A Persian shield.
Persian shield. Ooh, pretty.
And so from what I was seeing, he can be grown and encouraged to grow into like a full bush if we want, and he can get tall and he can get full, and I am just.
He's pretty. He's very, very pretty.
I look at him very often while I sit and study. Now, you gotta just come with me to the corner.
We're not gonna move this one.
This is my prayer plant. You know, she is a woman because she takes what she wants and she puts up with no shit. And if
absolutely
it's not
none.
Exactly correct, she lets you know.
She's good at communicating.
Yes. So she hasn't liked anything yet. Nowhere I've put her. No amount of watering. She somehow managed to get all of the sand out of her pot. But so she looks rough right now.
But this is a drastic improvement to what she was.
So far, she has liked being in an isolated corner.
Yeah.
She only gets room temperature or warm water. Rainwater only. Some of the other ones I'll give tap when I don't feel like getting the rainwater. Not her.
You're always dying.
He's always dying.
Do you have anything to say about your plants?
My plants are great, awesome, highly recommend. Robust.
Can you tell me which ones in here are yours?
The future.
What are the names of your plants?
They're just child 1, 2, 3.
How many do you have?
I just give them like water and stuff, and they're good.
But which ones are yours? Can you tell me which ones are yours?
I technically own everything in here. I claim that one.
No, that was mine.
I found that one.
That one's like kind of mine. This one's for sure mine. That one.
An Ellie plant?
Really growing good. You do good.